Hi, my name's Hannah Shackell and I'll be playing Hayley in Prom Fever. Yeah, so I started my journey during lockdown. I used to do musical theatre, and obviously because of lockdown that wasn't happening, and I just wanted to get involved in something and not just sat on my bum, and actually do something that I'd know I'd enjoy, because it was such a difficult time and there wasn't really much going on. So I just thought I'd take part in something. I'm actually just really excited to get back in person with everyone and be able to be on set and not have to do everything on Zoom, because obviously you just don't get that atmosphere that you might get on set, or that buzz and the vibe. You don't get that from your bedroom, even though you're still having a connection with those same people. I just can't wait to get back on set and it be kind of normal again. So I think the challenges are, because I am slightly older, I need to make sure that I go back to being slightly younger and remembering like the fun times that you did have as a teenager. And it's not so, especially because life has been so serious at the moment with everything going on, just to go back to the fun times and actually enjoying that freedom that you have as a teenager. So when I was a teenager, I used to do every single sport under the sun. So I loved playing netball, badminton, hockey. I did athletics. I used to do shot put for Buckinghamshire. That sounds really embarrassing now, but I used to love doing shot put, and I did hammer throw. And just like, I used to love doing music and drama and just like hanging about with friends and yeah, just having a good time and just enjoying being young. I mean, I'd probably secretly really connect with Christina, because I think underneath I was a bit of the goody two shoes, bit of everything being organized, but I think I'd not show that so much. But underneath I would be very organized, but I would be Hayley on top and what people would see. Oh, okay, I really like, what is it, Ocean's 7 or Ocean's 8? It is Ocean's 8. Definitely love Ocean's 8. It's very female driven, very women empowerment, because obviously women can do everything that a man can do, and I really support that. And I just think it's directed really well, and all the actresses are really, really good at it. To be Anne Hathaway. I grew up watching her even when she was in like Devil Wears Prada, so I've always grown up watching all of her films. So I enjoy doing combat stuff. So I used to, I still do, I dance. So I find doing combat stuff very similar to a dance, because it's all choreographed. So once I finished theatre school a few years ago, I decided that I was going to do some more training and decided to do combat courses and firearm course. And it just feels like you're doing a dance with someone else or by yourself. And I just enjoy like having that power of like either holding weapons or like fighting, but actually it's harder not hurting someone because you have to be so careful but go like full pelt at the same time. Erdang was absolutely amazing. It was very difficult. Theatre school is a very hard place to be. You've got so many people that you're technically competing against, and you're there from like 8 in the morning until 7 at night. You do all styles of dance, and then you do singing and acting. It's very intense, but I absolutely love musical theatre to the core. So I did enjoy like 90% of it. Obviously 10%, you're never going to enjoy everything. And it was difficult, but it made me stronger as a person. And it definitely made me realize that it's what I want to do as a career. 10 years time, I definitely like to either be doing musical theatre or acting, just anything, but really enjoy my life and be able to get to do a career that I know I will get that fulfillment out of. And I know that that is through either musical theatre or acting. And I really hope in 10 years time I can be pursuing that as a career. To be honest, I'm not really working on too much at the moment. I'm more concentrating on getting my show reel done and singing reel so that I can get ready for upcoming jobs and stuff. I've always sung, and I am starting to record some songs, just covers and stuff to put out on Instagram. And yeah. I love anything from either Waitress or Beetlejuice. Although at the moment I really like Black Hole, that's in the charts at the moment. So I didn't get diagnosed with dyslexia until I was quite late. So it wasn't until I went to theatre school that I got diagnosed. I kind of always knew that I struggled, but I don't think I realised how much it affected me during my school life, and it really knocked me back when it comes to acting, which is why I did more musical theatre. Although, yes, I did love it. I never wanted to pursue acting because I didn't think I was good enough at reading. And I couldn't really read like a proper book for a very long time until I learnt like coping mechanisms. And I didn't get given that chance because I wasn't diagnosed to fight have strategies and find things to be able to help me with reading and give me the confidence. So I decided not to go into acting. But now that I'm older, I kind of regret not pursuing acting at a younger age and going into musical theatre, just because I don't think having dyslexia should stop anyone from doing anything. And for any special needs or any disabilities, I don't think that should stop anyone, because there's always ways around things and there's always ways to cope. And I think because school is so hard and people get bullied, and I didn't have the confidence at school because I was scared what other people were going to think. But like at this moment, if I can't read a word properly or anything, I don't really care, because I know that even if I can't read something straight away, when I like deliver a script, once I've read it a few times and understood what's going on, I know that I can bash it out 100%, and the words don't matter. Like, it's how you say it. So yeah. Yeah, so I actually ended up learning a lot when I did a degree at Erdang. I decided to do my dissertation on dyslexia and coping mechanisms when it comes to learning a script. So I actually learned a lot from that rather than someone else. So when I got diagnosed, I got told I had severe dyslexia, but they don't really give you, because I was older than most people get diagnosed, I didn't really get much help. So when I was researching for my dissertation, I found that an amazing way to learn lines for a dyslexic person is using different senses. So I will get Post-it notes, all different colours, write the first word of each line down, and then put them in different places of the room. So then I know that if I'm going to say my first line and it's a pink Post-it note and I've put it on the lamp, I walk towards that, and then my next Post-it note is on the bed, and then I walk towards that. And you keep saying the lines every time you move, and then gradually you just learn the lines. And I found that because then instead of me saying the whole line, I'd just think of the Post-it note and the line would happen. Or I'd think of the Post-it note first word and the line would happen. And even recording, either yourself or someone else saying the lines really helps, and just listening to it back over and over again, I find that really helps. Or just finding an emotion to each different line, and you can learn lines so much quicker, because I used to just write it all down over and over again and it'd take hours, and then I found out that I could do these other ways. And obviously every single person is different, everyone learns lines differently, so it's just all about trial and error and what works best for you. Probably the thing that I would say is most important is to never give up. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked back, it doesn't matter how many no's you get, it's all about the journey. And it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. If you want to do this career for the rest of your life, then why does it matter if you get a job within the first 6 months or in the first year of pursuing the career? If you really want it, then work for it and take your time. It's not about getting a job really quickly. If you enjoy something, then definitely pursue it. Don't give it up just because you've had a few no's. And you need to find out who you are and be confident in your flaws and what makes you different, because what makes you different is the thing that could get you that job.